In this bag right here, I have 2 figurines from the TVC. That is the vintage collection for all of you people who are newbies, noobettes, nooblaboos. This is going to be a toy review of Star Wars Rebels Kanan Jarrus. Oh my god, look at him. He's so cute and so handsome. I really like this one. This was the not blind version, the fully functioning eyeballs version of Kanan. Kind of cool. I like Kanan. He's a cool guy. He's a great Star Wars character. And then I also have the Mandalorian. How many Mandalorians can I have in my set? Not many. So not enough. Too many maybe. I don't know. Not enough for me. These ones are El Dustified. Mamma mia. Oh, let's blow off the magic and blow some magic. I've got a Mandalorian here. I've got Mandalorians there. I've got Mandalorians everywhere. But this one is the Imperial Base Mando from season 3 of The Mandalorian. Look at that bad boy. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Drank, fa la la la. Drank, fa la la la. So, I'm going to open this one up. I'm gonna do, oh my God, guys, I'm gonna do like a little unboxing here for you guys. I wanted to do just kind of like a little bit of an unboxing and a toy review. What I like about this one, I just wanna kind of start off with the prices. Mando, $19, or $19 if you can see that well, right there, $19. Kanan, $35. Why? Why is it so expensive? This guy is so expensive for something that we barely get any more from. I mean, we get a lightsaber in Kanan, we get a lightsaber hilt, and we also get a blaster. We've got a custom jetpack for Mando, and we also have a blaster. That's about it. Also the figurines as well. I don't know why. I think it's good that they're pricing these ones reasonable for the ones that they kind of do a little bit too many of. But I'm gonna collect all of them mainly because I love them so much. I have another one, but it's kind of not really gonna be there for me at the moment. So what I want to do is I'm going to take this bad boy. I'm going to take you into the kitchen. I'm going to open this bad boy up and I'm going to give you guys a review. I'll see you guys in a second. With the power of editing, it can literally be a second, but it won't be a second for me because I'm going to be setting some stuff up. Sick. Now that we're on the same page, see you guys over there. You don't even know. Don't even need to. It's there. It's right. Let's go. Back in the kitchen, we've got the X-Acto knife, or the arts and craft random knife that I got from an arts and craft store. And we're gonna be cracking open into these bad boys. But what I thought I'd do is I'd kind of just do like a little bit of a time lapse for you guys because you don't really need to see. If you want to see how to do it, I have my very first video of unboxing TVC, and that is in the TVC playlist on my YouTube. So go check that one out if you want to see how to open it, but if not, you can just kind of like maybe follow along really slowly. Anyways, cut you down. Let me just, let me pull this bad boy down and then get to work. Actually, I'll slide that forward. And Kanan is freed. Kanan is freed from his torment, his life of torment inside of his plastic home. Plastic home. Kanan Jarrus. I really like the coloring on this one. That looks so good. I was actually kind of worried about this not being kind of like an external armor piece, but I really enjoy that one. It's kind of cool because they've adapted this to how he would look like in real life, not necessarily just like the cartoon version of him. But for now, let's crack open these bad boys. I personally feel like, and now I've done a lightsaber review. I've done lightsaber reviews and I've said what my favorite lightsabers are, but I feel like Kanan's lightsaber has to actually take one of the top spots. His blaster as well, I kind of like the idea of a Jedi with a blaster, only because the Jedis with blasters, they're so much cooler. They are so much cooler. So Let's see how, now the main test that I want to see with this one is not just the lightsaber hilt. I think that lightsaber hilt doesn't really look that good. If you guys can see that bad boy, that doesn't really look that good. That doesn't look like Kanan's lightsaber as much. I feel like they kind of dogged it just a little bit. So the little bit here, like the little, there we go, that should get it. If you see here, the actual hilt itself, like by itself, looks really, really good. I think I might, because of how good this hilt looks, it just, I don't know, I think the blue isn't really, they didn't distinct that enough. I feel like it has to be a little bit darker to actually make it look that good. But I feel like a pretty cool look would just be the lightsaber and the blaster in one, maybe deflecting these. Oh, I gotta say, him holding onto stuff is much better than a lot of other molds. I say that, and yet that just kind of happened. No, like it's a lot better than most of the other molds that we've got. I mean, some of them, it feels like they don't really try to hold some of the stuff. Maybe I've got it in the wrong hand. Maybe the blaster can't really fit in here too well, which kind of sucks. Okay, let's try him in this one there. Okay. Kanan doesn't really use a left hand for his lightsaber. So, oh, they kind of bottled that big time. Although that looks really, really cool right now. And obviously for you guys, I don't know if that's going to be flipped too much, but I don't really like, I mean, I feel like if they had the hand molds, they should definitely flip this. So basically, if you can see this hand mold here, right? So if you look at that hand mold there, let's see if I can get that in. So you see he's got his little finger pointing slightly forward, which obviously indicates that that's gonna go in where the trigger is, but I feel like it needs to be on this one. I mean, like even in the photo itself, if you're going off just the photo that they've got, it's in his right hand. I don't get it. I mean, I think that's kind of like a little bit of a flaw, but I mean, I don't mind that. I don't mind it. I don't mind. I think that's pretty cool, actually. That's kind of pretty cool. I feel like the blaster in the holster with a lightsaber deflecting something would be kind of sick. Oh, boo. Is it really not gonna hold very well? No, it does. Oh yeah, that's kind of sick. Okay, so I always struggle with Jedi, fucking, look at that, holding lightsabers. Sith, I find so much easier. You know why? Because a lot of their models are actually really rigid. I know it doesn't seem like that, but they actually really are. Brother, come on. This is every TVC fan's fight. Look at that. Damn, boy. This man, he looks at you and he goes, I'm Kanan Jarrus. Mainly because he's a good guy. He doesn't want to be rude to you. I really like that. I think that looks fucking awesome. That's a really, really nice sculpt. I love the look of this belt. I'm not too much of a fan of the belt being where it kind of divides there. I feel like if the belt was a little bit looser, it's pretty loose, but it is stuck on. So I don't know if you guys can see right there. I'm trying to lift it up by showing you guys, but this is still obviously connected. I feel like if the belt was loose, then you could actually cover that just that little bit better and kind of give it a better hip joint. But I'm actually really big, I'm a really big fan of this one. I love this so much. This is the hipster Jedi. I mean, like, what sells me so much is this half armor design. I love it so much. It's kind of like the arm that I use my weapons with is fortified. Remember that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of symbolism. I really like that one. Let's go do a quick little Kazumis, if I can bloody get this guy to stand. Oh my God, he's definitely standing. Man, stand for me. Stand. I'm just gonna rest him up against his plastic. I'm gonna put him to the side there. Okay, let's get into the Mandalorian. By the way, all of this, I know you guys were probably looking at that. All of this like extra you can see my pointy fingers underneath it. I'm gonna clear that off after. I just don't really need to do that for you guys in this video. So let's get the knife and let's cut into Mando. I'm gonna take my time, so I'm going to speed up this video. All right, so there we go. Cut this final piece. Boom! And the Mandalorian is freed from his jail. Look, I will say, actually, just one quick note. The reason why I buy from the Gamesman, which you can tell, the Gamesman, what it does is it puts its prices on the actual plastic bubble so it's not visible there. EB Games don't give a flying doodah, and they'll have all of the tags here. Don't like it as much. Don't really like it as much. I mean, like, I don't want to see the price on it if I'm going to be storing this. So, you know, I don't know. Let's crack this baby open and let's see, because I'm a big Mando fan. First of all, I wanted to see that jetpack. Oh, so if you have previous fucking figurines that have the points for flames, you can add that in there. I kind of like that. I wasn't really that much of a I wasn't really that much of a fan of this character design in season 3, but I feel like it's one of the stronger points because it's like, I'm going to forage for my own stuff. I need this weapon. I feel like what they could have done a little bit better as well is not give him his old blaster, because in season 3, he actually got 2 of those as like the West Star blasters, basically like Jango Fett. So this is not necessarily, I mean, like, his blaster's cool and all, but I wanted to see the dual wield, which at the end of season 3, he's the dual wielding god. One thing I do want to say out of the gate, man, soft cape for the win. Soft cape for the win. This one is intact though. Ooh, soft cape for the win. I really like the coloring of this Mando suit as well. I think actually with this one, what I might do is I might actually attack this one with a chrome sticker. So one of those chrome textures, and see, because you can pull that aside and give that a little bit of a go. This is a pretty similar mold to my other Mandalorians that I've got, but it's not, I feel like, here, let me go get one. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back with my Mandalorian on the blog. This is from my personal display. I mean, if you see here, the cape on the back, it's all torn and tattered and shredded and schlubbered. You know what I mean? Like, this one is perfectly clean, which isn't actually very representative of what it was in season 3. Surely it would be more like this one in season 3 than anything. I just took the reins out of his hand. I'm a big fan of this blurg one. I don't think I actually did a video on it, but I really, really like it. I'm just screwing with it so hard right now. I'm not going to bother. There we go. That's gonna have to do. Anyways, I just thought I'd kind of like show a little bit of a comparison. Also, what looks like they've got a little bit of consistency with the coloring this time, because if you look at some of the other ones, they actually they're kind of a little bit lighter and they don't really look as chrome. I'm a big fan of this one. Let's see how the jetpack goes into the back. And what I do like about the chrome, like, I mean, they've kind of made this a bit cheaply, if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, how do you just expect to constantly pump out Mandos if you're not actually trying to make them better? I know that's like a little bit controversial. The jetpack looks sick. Jetpack looks sick, but with this pistol, it's the same one as before, but it's just chrome. It's just chrome because it's going to reflect the West Star. Like, at least just give us 2 of these. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of annoying, but I guess it already fits the mold. So if they're going to try to save some money, I'd rather spend $19 on a figurine. Sorry, I'd actually rather spend a little bit more on a figurine that is accurate than this bad boy that doesn't actually seem to be that accurate. He stands so much better though. Literally stands so much better than, he's much better balanced than Kanan. I say that, but I knocked him. He didn't do that. Bruh, Kanan, just bend for me, daddy. There we go. There we go. There we go. So I'm a big fan of these. I'm a really, really big fan of these. I think this is absolutely, I mean, the sculpting is so much better. 2025, the year of TVC, honestly. I mean, like, how can you get better quality than this right here? I love these guys. I think this is a really, really good quality. Comparative, this is also 2025. I mean, like, you're bringing some really, really cool stuff. They're innovative. I want more. I want more. I know that the Kanan's probably a sculpt from 2024, but I'm saying, like, you know, I feel like these later years of TVC are actually getting better. They're getting so much better. I'm really, really keen to see how it grows, how it gets, how they kind of maintain this quality. There's going to be a new TVC. I do a shot every time I say TVC. There's going to be a new sand crawler, hopefully coming. But we've got a whole cantina, and then we've also got the outpost. So pretty cool, guys. If you like this one, click like, subscribe. It's not going to be as common to see some TVC videos, so you probably don't even have to subscribe if it's going to be just for like TVC. I've got other videos out there, but you know, check out my other videos that I've done, similar unboxings. Love you all so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. May the force be with you always, and remember, this is the way.